What's up, Lego builders? Welcome back to Coconut Brick Studios for one of my favorite videos I do on this channel, and that is my mock showcase videos. Today's mock is entitled Republic Base on Kashyyyk, and as the title implies, it is a piece of a Republic base on the planet Kashyyyk. So over here you've got all the woodlands, the shrubberies, the Wookiees, and on the inside you've got the vehicles and the base. This is a really complex mock for me. I haven't attempted anything of this level in many a year, so I'm really excited to finally show you guys the fruits of my labor. Hopefully you guys like it. I got a lot of interesting things to show you guys, so let's dive into the mock. We're going to start on the foresty side of things. A bunch of you guys might recognize this side of the mock as being the same base that I used for my last mock. I did change a few things, so I'm going to go over this side pretty quickly. If you missed last month's mock, I'll put a link up in the top hand corner. So I kept everything the same. Basically all I did was I brought down the size of that rock. I put another larger tree in right here. Give you guys a better look at that. That's a homemade tree, just a bunch of brown pieces I kind of threw together. Other than that, it's pretty much all the same. However, one difference is the river here. So the river runs this way and then goes into the actual base itself. This is a hydro-powered base. I decided they were going to use the power of water to help run their base. So that's my take on trying to make the water look all bubbly and turbulent as it flows into that grate. Over here, we've got a road and we have Caddy over here overseeing the droid attack on the Wookiees. I've also got a couple of Wookiees and then a small squadron of Kashyyyk troopers escorting them back to the base. Here is a little guard post I put in the front of the base. This is the same bunker that came with the 20th anniversary clone scout walker. I have two, so I just mashed them both together to make a slightly taller one. I liked this one better just because I felt like it helped protect the clone trooper a little bit better than the old one does. Here we have the ramp leading into the base. Let's take a quick look at these walls before we dive into the base though. So I made them kind of small. These aren't your typical high base walls, and the reason being is I don't have a lot of gray pieces. And I wanted this to be a pretty temporary base. They kind of just threw up some walls to protect them against, the native species and droids. The walls have these spotlights along the top to help illuminate the forest at night. Right here, all along the front of the base, you can see all the vegetation and trees have been cut and stripped back. That way nothing can sneak close up to the walls without the guns or guards noticing. You do have a few stumps of smaller bushes and trees throughout, but other than that, it's been shaved clear to help protect the walls of the base. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this side. Let's take a look inside the base itself. So the base door is protected by these 3 laser beams. As you can see, nobody's getting through there without getting sliced, and they just kind of turn off and the base itself opens. I didn't want to put a door here, so I figured this would be a pretty cool alternative to that. I'm really proud with the way it turned out, but let me know what you guys think of that down in the comments. We've got a little gray ramp there just because the landscape was so much higher than the base itself. They had to build a little ramp down into the base. We also have twin turrets, one on each side to protect the doors. Moving along in the base, we've got this gray pathway that leads to different areas. So like I said in the intro, this is just a small section of the base. This isn't the whole thing. This is kind of the rear aircraft hangar. As you can see, you've got a modified Republic attack shuttle. And then over here, we have a little clone scout speeder. This came with the Lego Star Wars Clone Battle Pack, the most recent one. And it's being repaired by a couple of these clones. This is a custom crane I built. I wanted to have more vehicles. I figured since it was a base, it should have some kind of maintenance vehicle. So I kind of threw together this little crane. It's nothing special. It's just a little hover crane that can help lift heavier objects. Over here, I'm pretty proud of this, the way it turned out. It's a little kind of cargo and troop transport for inside the base. It's got these black tracks underneath to protect the underside from getting damaged, so it can kind of hover and cruise around the base. It's also got a trap door along the back here, or I guess a ramp, not a trap door. You can slide out the cargo and inside is all smooth, or if you want, you can lift this side up and it can be a ramp that you can walk up into the ships with. I had a lot of fun remodeling this Republic attack shuttle. I didn't really like the original colors and I wanted to have a larger ship in the hangar, so I decided to recolor this. I did a video on this set, so I'm going to put a link to that up in the top if you guys want to see more, because I don't want to talk too much about it. I want to focus on the overall mock. Over here we have the back side of the drain, so that's where the water comes in and is processed and turned into power to power the base. Over here along the back of the wall we just have some cans and boxes and other such things. One of my favorite parts about the base is this landing pad. I think it turned out really cool. So it's raised up off the ground slightly, and it has all these cheese slopes along the side to kind of give it a rounded edge. It also has lights around the entire perimeter of the landing pad. That way the Republic attack shuttle or Republic gunship can land safely at night. So the landing pad will be nice and illuminated for them. Well guys, that's pretty much it. I'll give you one last overview. I'm really happy with how this mock turned out. I put a lot of work into it, so I'm really excited to see it turned out good. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. I'm excited to finally get this thing done so I can tear it down and start on my next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this mock and the work I put into it. If you liked the video, make sure to leave a like and go ahead and comment down below and let me know what you guys thought of my mock, things you liked, or anything that you think I could improve or change to make the mock even better. As always, if you're new to the channel and you want to help support my awesome content, make sure to smash that subscribe button and tap the bell so you'll be notified of all my future content. But until then, happy building.